Good morning, everyone. Just a heads up, I am about to share some disturbing news with you. Just the other day, there was an attack at a Jehovah's Witness convention center in India. I am going to read to you the Al Jazeera news article. Explosion hits Jehovah's Witness prayer meeting in India's Kerala. The blast takes place as hundreds gather for Sunday prayer in the southern town of Kalamasri in Kerala state. At about 9:40 a.m., there was an explosion at Zamra International Convention Center in which 3 people have now died and 50 are undergoing treatment. Kerala's director of General Police, Darvish Saheb, told reporters, "We will find out who is behind this and take stringent action. Preliminary investigation shows it was an IED blast." Authorities quickly learned who it was because soon after the blast on the 29th, this man, Dominic Martin, went live on Facebook after the attack, accusing the Jehovah's Witnesses of being anti-national. A person claiming to be Dominic Martin, the accused who claimed responsibility of the series of blasts that rocked a convention center in Kalamasri, went live on Facebook saying that he attacked the Jehovah's Witness congregation because of their anti-national ideals. He said in the live broadcast that he tried to correct what he saw a misguided movement. The police have not yet confirmed the veracity of the statements made during the live stream or whether this is the same Martin who surrendered. The BBC has said the man is in custody and the investigation is at its preliminary stage, but he has provided pieces of evidence which they are now verifying. This is what Martin said on the video. "My name is Martin. A bomb blast occurred at a convention center organized by the Jehovah's Witness group, resulting in significant destruction. I take full responsibility for the event. I am conducting this Facebook Live to explain why I committed this act," Martin said on the Facebook Live that has been taken down. "6 years ago, I realized that this organization was wrong and its teachings were highly anti-national. I brought this to their attention and urged them to mend their ways. However, they have not been willing to do so yet. I oppose what they teach. I say this with a complete conviction that this organization is not required in this society. I will immediately surrender myself at the police station. There is no need for any further investigation," Martin continued on the live. "I would like to add one more thing. The details of how I planned the bomb blast should not be broadcast on news channels or social media. This information could be dangerous in the hands of a layman and may have significant repercussions. I conclude by stating this." Oh my God, there's just so much here we need to unpack. This got me thinking about the broader implications of extreme nationalist, extremist point of view, zealotry, white Christian nationalism, and how it can lead to incidents of violence like this. Exceptionalism, when taken to extreme, can have very dangerous outputs. It is a very powerful ideology. And there's nothing wrong with being proud of who you are because that's what makes us unique. But when you believe that you're superior and you put your centrist views over the interests of other people because you're just so much better than them, it can lead to violence. All right, let's get back to this nonsensical murderer who thought that somehow putting a bomb in the middle of a prayer circle would somehow change lives. Well, it changed lives because you're now a murderer and you now changed your life too, bucko. What you did made 0 sense. Did you even use your brain when you were doing your little research on how to make a bomb, an IED? Because if you had, you'd have realized that you dissented. 6 years ago, you started telling people that what you thought they were doing was wrong. And did anybody listen to you? No, because there are no dissenters. There is no such thing. These people were already victims. They can't make policy changes. The only thing they are allowed to do is listen to the rules that are set by the governing body, by the people who have the power and the authority to do so. And then he says, "I don't want this information broadcasted because in the hands of a layman, it could be dangerous." Sir, that's you. Mirror, look into it. That's you, the dangerous person who made bombs to kill people. It's a little hypocritical, don't you think? Ironic, maybe? I apologize. I'm a little frustrated. It's the feigned concern for me about the public safety. You label the organization anti-national. You say it's unnecessary, yet you commit an act of violence against your nation. Whoa, you're not too bright, are you, guy? Looks like you might be anti-nationalist. Oh my gosh. I apologize, you're reaching part of the broadcast where I can't take the nonsense, but so much. Everything that he said was contradictory. If he claimed to be working out of the interest of his nation, the social aspect of his nation, yet he's the one who commits an egregious act against his nation and disrupts their peace, causes trauma, I think you might be the anti-nationalist, dipshit. Gonna bring it down. We have learned that having an inclusive and diverse society makes us stronger, more resilient, innovative. We are stronger together. Exclusivity breeds nothing but hatred for fellow man. Targeting the Jehovah's Witnesses like that does nothing but further the organization's agenda, the men at the top. They want these people to feel like they are being victimized and go even further inside the group and be more secluded. The isolation will only continue to get worse. And as a Jehovah's Witness yourself, you know these people aren't even allowed to take blood transfusions, so you risk their lives even further. Persecution, violence, do not pave the way for positive change. If anything, it causes more division and it reduces the chance that we can even have a collaboration or an understanding between us. If you want to make positive change, you can do that through joining organizations or even start your own to raise awareness. Call your reps, write your legislators, let them know what the Jehovah's Witnesses are doing inside, because most people do not know because they are so insular. Tomorrow, I will be broadcasting live at the Be Free demonstration in Washington, D.C. This is the first of its kind, and trust me, it will not be the last. Be the change you want to see. Be free.